What is a Pinto Stampede? It's an annual Pinto drive created by Pinto owner Norm Baggy in 2011 to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Pinto. Not only is it a fun drive, but we also have raised in the past tens of thousands of dollars for Wounded Warrior Project. Our focus this year is on the 4-H Club. In past Stampedes, we visited Carlisle Ford Nationals, the American Picker Shop, and the National Corvette Museum. We also visited racetracks at Memphis, Martinsville, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And we have visited historic sites, such as Lincoln's birthplace and the Flight 93 Memorial. This year's Stampede is dedicated to the memory of Dick Postal Pony Mathis. He will truly be missed this year. Dick is legendary in the Pinto community for getting pulled over by a West Virginia state trooper in the first Stampede. Later that day, he proudly stated he's doing 83 and still pulling. Be sure to visit pintostampede.com where you can see places we've been, pictures, and the Pinto myth. Now time to hit the road and join the others. Arrived late in the afternoon on Sunday in Nashville and met up with more Pinto friends, old and new, ready for a fun week. Special shout out to the George Jones Museum, who supplied us with a parking permit for the day on 2nd Avenue. Having a cigarette to watch it. After a long day, it was time to head back to the hotel and get some rest for the next day. no trip to Nashville is complete without an evening cruise down Broadway. It is now day 2 of our trip. We're heading on I-24 towards Chattanooga, Tennessee. Our visits today will be Rock City Gardens, Ruby Falls, and the International Tow Truck Museum.
That's actually got water on there, so it's telling me. Dragon's foot? Look at that. Where's the dragon's foot?
So is that water?
That is really pretty.
On this side, you can see it.
Oh, wow, yeah. Huh.
Big.
Oh, yeah.
Blue.
That's really cool.
Look, it's all wet.
At the International Tow Museum, we saw wreckers very old, very large, and very small. We then drove to our hotel in Etowah to rest up for the Dragon. This morning we did the Tail of the Dragon. Unfortunately for us, it was pouring rain when we started. It's rained pretty much throughout. The only good thing is, because of the rain, we pretty much had the highway all to ourselves. We stopped at the Tail of the Dragon gift shop to get some photos, and they had made custom souvenirs for us. And Mike went to new heights just to leave our mark. After the Tail of the Dragon, went to Cherokee for lunch at the casino, then continued to the start of the Blue Ridge Parkway. Unfortunately, that was mostly raining. We had occasional breaks so we could see the mountains. The other breaks were when we drove through the tunnels. Pulled into the hotel in Nashville, all soggy, hoping for a drier day tomorrow. After a soggy day on the Dragon and the Blue Ridge, we finally had a dry day heading to Charlotte. The NASCAR Hall of Fame was our first stop.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
The evening with the Southern Grace Distilleries, a distillery built inside an old state prison. First stop of the day was the Roush Fenway Garage. While the mechanics in the shop came out to admire the Pintos, we were treated to a personal tour of the shop. Just down the road from the garage, we visited the museum and gift shop. Next stop was the Team Penske Garage. One thing I didn't know prior to today, the NASCAR cars are no longer painted, they all are wrapped. After lunch and buying some souvenirs, we headed to the North Carolina Racing Hall of Fame and checked out Richie Evans' number 61 Pinto. Tonight went to Cabarrus County Brewing and Food Truck Friday. Time to check our cars for the ride home and say our goodbyes. And the fire truck can finally go back to its station.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for future video updates.